I mean, all right, we're on.
Now this is Wacky Wednesday,
Whew.
and we just see some crazy shit on the news about this lady that been living in the attic of a Family Fair fucking supermarket for a year.
I mean,
a year?
A year.
A year.
And I was just telling Nate, you got to take a piss at night. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah. You got to shit and
24 hours a day.
So they must shut the cameras and shit off at night.
Well, now
when
we know where to steal
the store. From. Yeah, I know, right? Fuck.
But no, sir. I mean, you got to fire the manager. You got to. There's no fucking.
Well, I mean, if they shut the cameras off at night, that's the only way I can see her getting away with it. Like at night, she has to be coming down and taking shit up there, and there has to be outlets or something up there so she can cook.
There is. There is outlets up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
because when you send maintenance up into an attic, because I do commercial
that's
building,
probably how she got caught.
That's you. I mean, she's got a plethora of shit to fucking.
Fuck yeah.
But
well,
still,
she probably had air mattresses and motherfucking hot plates and everything she needs is right there, bro.
I would love to do an interview with her just to say, hey, did you cook back in the deli too?
Yeah. Do you think that she came down during the day? Because you know a woman has to use the bathroom first thing in the morning when they wake up.
And you said she's probably just looked like a fucking goddamn client.
Yeah.
A customer.
Yeah. But how do you get down out of there though, bro? Without being seen?
Okay, there's
in the daytime.
I'm going to tell you because I built Walmarts, Myers, I did Family Fairs, I did Albertsons, Dick's. Dude, there is a fucking fire exit. Other than that, you have to do a forklift getting up.
See,
and you can do that. You can.
I know that, but Mark, it had to be something because fuck that. If you just simplify it and think about it, that bitch had to use the bathroom.
Dude, she had like 5,000 square foot mansion.
Yeah,
for a year.
So you think she had
with nothing to pay for?
Up there?
No. I bet she knew the cameras.
Yeah, she had to. A year? Fuck yeah, she knew the
layout. But
layout.
You know what? Okay, so I'm going to say something. Actually, to tell you the truth, that's a service entrance. So when you climb up, there's actually no cameras there. Because you need a key. There's only a key in, and then if you lock yourself in there, you got to knock or call somebody.
Yeah.
That goes with any school, shit like that.
So that bitch knew what she was doing.
Yeah, she probably put a little thing in the door.
Maybe she worked there or something before a while back or something. I don't know. Yeah, because it like a year ago,
I mean, it doesn't take you more than a fucking week to figure out the land of the lay.
A year, though? I wonder if she had company up there.
Wouldn't that be funny if she had an orgy up there?
Yeah, you just got
in a family fair,
fucking on top of the family fair. It's up there fucking
Family Fair Exotic.
Meth.
Family Fair Exotic.
Yeah.
Erotica.
Just up, doing all kind of crazy shit. Just up there fucking and smoking ice.
Come eat, drink, and play.
Yeah.
For free.
And then
for free.
What do you want me to make you for dinner tonight?
We have clean sheets.
Can you go get a T-bone? Bitch, make me a T-bone.
Dude, that son of a bitch that was fucking managing that place, dude, he's got to feel like a fucking dumbass.
Oh, man. I mean, but Mark, you would, if that shit was not on the news, you would never have fucking imagined it.
So, no, because when you said that, I said, you had asked me, I said, or you had said, how would you stay up there? And I said critters. Like, you just think critters are up there.
It's something.
Because in Walmart's and shit, dude, they have birds and shit that fly around.
I think they caught her because it's something they had to go service something.
Yes, probably servicing lights or some shit.
Yeah,
yes, or the HVAC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro, that's a long ass time for somebody to be living up there.
But
and nobody knowing
so
about
you have a service ladder going up. And then you have an opening where you can take up a forklift and put shit in there.
Yeah.
Dude, that means, actually, to tell you the truth, I'm going to look at the upside. Family Fair, you're fucking awesome, dude. If you didn't catch her in a fucking year, man, you didn't need maintenance and you are fucking titsed out. Man, I like y'all. No wonder y'all are so expensive.
I'm going to start shopping there. Where's the nearest one? Shit.
I had them all over Texas, but I don't remember.
I want to go up there and see how easy it is to get in that motherfucker.
They're in Grand Rapids. I don't know Family Fare around here.
I don't know either. Not here in Kalamazoo.
No, because I lived right next to one in GR off of Byron Center.
Yeah.
Off of 6.
Yeah.
Where I lived off of Palm.
I just want to go and see how easy it is.
Because that was my little nook, and yeah.
And I'm gonna tell
that's like our D&W down here.
Yeah. If I get caught, it is. If I get caught, I'm telling the police, man, y'all didn't see that news clip? I just want to see how easy it was for somebody to get in this motherfucker. I'm not trying to burglarize nothing.
Take a camera and just say, I'm doing a documentary.
Yeah, because this shit.
And they locked me out.
That's some of the craziest
or they locked me in,
I ever heard in a long time.
Dude,
This lady was up there for over a year. Living up there, I bet it was all kind of shit she had up there. Mark, over a year, you can accumulate
I would
a
love
lot
to
of
see
shit.
the pictures.
Yeah.
A year
Yeah.
Dude, she probably, like you said, she probably had a hot plate.
Yeah.
She had
air mattresses.
She had a fucking camping stove.
Yeah.
She had
coffee
and
pots.
then when she really needed something, she'd probably go down and use a microwave downstairs.
Yeah. If she didn't have one up there. Shit. How does that get unnoticed for a year, though, at a fucking grocery store?
I would ask her one question. Did you actually ever cook in the deli? Because they do all that shit.
Yeah.
And if she did, if she said yes, I'd be like, man, you are the most cleanly fucking person in the world.
Like at night.
Took care of your trash.
When it was closed. Like
you need to take pictures of what it looks like and make sure you take pictures again and compare them to make sure.
See it. I would love to see it. What the fuck?
I mean, she had to get out of a mop bucket and mop after herself.
Yeah.
If she made a mess.
And wash the dishes.
Wash the fucking top.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, wipe down the counters. All that.
And put everything perfectly where the last person left them.
That bitch vicious. I'd hate to be her man.
I would love if she put 100% clean on it.
Yeah.
Have a little thing.
The fuck?
Because you got to say it's clean.
Dude,
the date.
I want to know more details about it.
Dude, I'm intrigued. I am very intrigued.
Online.
I am very intrigued.
Because I want to know more about it. Was
that News 3 or News 8?
News 3. And I want to know what the fuck. What the fuck?
So wait, no. If that was News 3, that would have been here in Kalamazoo. News 8's Grand Rapids.
I know, but it was probably on both. It's probably on fucking every news station in the country. Shit.
That's some funny ass shit, though. I bet you she lived. I wonder how big she is.
Dude, she had to be eating like a fat rat because all the food was right there. Oh
my God.
That bitch was cooking all kinds of shit.
I mean, could you imagine her going and just opening up toys and stereos and just watching TV at night?
And then what was she doing for breakfast, bitch? Was you up there on the hot plate like making bacon and eggs and shit?
Well, that's the problem because they go in and they make their own bread and shit. I know this because at Family Fare they make their own shit.
Yeah.
So they come in at like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. And then they have cleaning crews that come through at like 2. It's no different than being on the Chicago Pier. They close at 2. People come in at 3. And I only know this because I worked on the Chicago Pier. And then you have the work staff coming in at around 5 o'clock to prep. And then they open for all the... Dude.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This bitch up there...
she had it dialed the fuck in.
And she had to for a year, dude. You know she did. Over a year she was in that motherfucker, man. Just up in the attic.
I think she wanted to get caught.
I don't know.
I no, honestly, I
gotta give her credit though for over a year.
I give her more than credit.
Yeah,
credit is due.
You live behind the big ass sign that say Family Fare. That bitch be lit up at night.
I mean, you are a titan of your own industry at that point.
Yeah, real shit.
She did it fucking well. I don't even know how you can't even notice that shit.
Bro, I ain't never heard no shit like that day in my life. That's the first time I ever heard of that.
I mean,
now, I didn't heard of squatters and shit like that. But being inside a major grocery store, just living up in the attic.
You know what that reminds me of? Is that fucking movie with Dane Cook.
Which one?
That grocery store movie with Dane Cook. When they had their own little space way up top when they moved a fucking pallet. And then they had their own little fucking like boys' room type deal.
You're talking about Dane Cook, the comedian, right?
Yeah. It was
I don't know what movie
Superstore, something like that.
I can't remember.
Weird, but yeah.
But no,
yeah.
What was the name of his stand-up? Vicious Circle.
He's had a lot, man.
Yeah, but his first one was Vicious Circle, and then he took off from there, and
then he stopped. Though,
it didn't
because
stop.
He got old. He got old, and he couldn't. He couldn't appeal to the young kids.
No, I don't know if that's what it was. I just don't know. But no, he was that stand up that he made. That's the only stand up I've seen with him was Vicious Circle, and it was funny as fuck. And
Yeah, he is funny as fuck.
Yeah, he was funny as hell. Then I started seeing him in movies.
Yes,
He did like a lot of movies back to back to back. But yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
I mean, really, the only one, if you think about it, and you're gonna laugh, but the only one, and I've been watching a lot of podcasts about him, is actually, and he actually gets credit for it, is he started young, and he's now like 60-something years old, but that's Joey Diaz.
No, he's not that old. Is he that old?
Yeah, he's that old, dude.
Dane Cook is.
No, Joey Diaz is the only one that started young, but still has the same clientele and the same audience at 67.
Yeah.
And he actually gets really attributed to it. People give him compliments all the time because he's one of the only ones that do that.
They were just talking about him as far as how much your man, what's his name? Bert
Kreischer.
Yeah, he was just talking about him on that podcast that he had. He was just talking about how cool Joey was, how much he respected him, and how he was one of the best people he ever met.
He's actually the one that's why I laughed, and I put out like some I'd say something to some of the comments about how vulgar you are and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Joey Diaz makes you look like a choir boy, dude.
No, I bet he does.
Dude, with his fucking how he pronounce, dude, his just vulgarity and shit. Oh my god.
Fuck that. You know who else I like that's older? That was always funny to me from when I was a kid, and I mean a kid. I mean like 30 plus years ago. And fucking Cheech and Chong.
Actually, Bert Kreischer just did a fucking cooking show with them.
Yeah, you told me that.
And it was like an hour and a half long, but he was so happy. Like, that was like one of the things he's always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And man, Cheech and Chong were like, "You're fucking nuts."
But they're fucking nuts.
But that was they were. Dude,
look how many
I didn't know
movies that they did.
I didn't know
together.
Chong was like 81 years old.
Yeah, I remember I told you his
I didn't know
daughter's Rachel Dawn Chong.
And I didn't know Chong was actually. It was funny because I didn't know Chong was actually Filipino.
Yeah.
And Cheech is actually not all Mexican.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was Mexican.
His dad was like Japanese or some shit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, which was weird, and that's why he did the food. Bert Kreischer made the food that he did. But
yeah, no,
man, it was cool. I thought
he was all Mexican.
No,
yeah,
no.
Them two motherfuckers made a lot of funny movies together, though, man.
Well, actually,
Up in Smoke and all that shit.
You know that Cheech and Chong actually went to school at Ferris State, and my father was there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and then they went to Michigan. Tommy went to Michigan State. Cheech stayed at Ferris State. My dad moved to Michigan State, and that's why I bought the bong in Battle Creek at the comedy store, or the comedy one off of Capitol. The Laugh something or whatever the fuck it was, and then it went downtown by the jungle. Yeah, then it went downtown by the jungle for a little bit, and then
I don't know. I didn't know that they lived in Michigan.
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't live in Michigan. They went to school in Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they met.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My dad actually fucking partied with him.
Yeah, Tommy Chong's daughter, she used to be gorgeous. You remember that movie, The Principal, with James Belushi?
Yes, yes, I do.
Yeah,
that was like the fucking 19. Dude, that was an old movie, man. 86 or 87, something.
It was right around the year you were born.
It was. Well, I was young at that time, but I didn't watch it when I was young. I watched
you were
it probably
born in 80, right?
I was born in 80.
Yeah,
but I watched it. I watched it in high school.
I
watched it in high school.
Yeah.
So that would have been like 96 to 99.
Yeah, but it came out way before that.
Yeah, very much
like
so.
It's
like The Graduate. It's all, like all those movies.
Yeah, like an Animal House and all that shit.
Dude, that was like 70s.
Yeah,
Animal House.
No, Animal House was early 80s.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the early 80s.
Because that was
with his brother.
Because that was John Belushi.
That was John Belushi.
Yeah, yeah. That was a fucking ton of big actors.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah. God, they look so young. Harvey Keitel was in that shit. Fucking. Major Payne was in that motherfucker.
Dwayne. The fucking Wayne's brother.
Damon and fucking.
Damon Wayans. He was Major Payne.
Damon and Sean Wayne.
Sean wasn't in there. No, Sean was too young. Damon was in there. Damon.
I hated that movie that they made with the fucking that they were the girls. Remember that they went to college?
Yeah. It wasn't Damon. It
like
was
sorority
Sean,
shit.
It was Sean and Sean. No, Keenan. I think
Keenan
is the oldest brother.
Keenan and Damon. I think
Keenan and Damon are the oldest brothers.
Yeah, I think they did that fucking that stupid movie with they were the white chicks. No,
they didn't do that. No, it was the younger brothers. It was Sean and the The other one, I mean, they're funny as fuck. I hated that movie that they did. Don't drink your juice in South Central while being some shit. That was one of the dumbest fucking movies I ever seen. They took a mix of like all three of the major hood movies, Boys in the Hood.
It was like a horror and all kinds of shit.
No. That's they made that off of Scream. But
they were in the house and
They made that. Now that was funny.
It was stupidly funny, dude.
Stupid funny.
It was one of those things you turn on and then you can't not turn it off.
Marlon Wayans and Sharon Wayans, the two youngest brothers, and then they got a sister. She's ugly as all hell let out the back gate. She was funny though, but she was ugly as fuck. I forget her name, but no. King Ivory Wayans, when he played in the movie with Steven Seagal, I think it was called the Whisper Man. King Ivory Wayans was a police officer, and Steven Seagal was like a retired.
Steven Seagal though actually played with a bunch of fucking big black names though.
He did
with Ja Rule in that fucking prison. I mean,
he did. He played in a lot, and fuck that.
And then he got cast. He lives in Russia, man.
Before that, I don't know where.
Yeah, he lives in Russia. That they took him in because the United States didn't want him anymore.
Steven Seagal?
Yeah, because he was so outspoken about the Russian people, and I guess he's part Russian.
I don't know what he is.
Yeah.
But fuck anyways, that. His earlier movies that he made, that's what put him on the map, like back in the 80s.
Like Under Siege and all.
No, even before Under Siege. There was like 3 big movies that he made. He did a movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme too, and supposedly let Michael Jai White tell it that Jean-Claude Van Damme told him, "I'll beat your ass," like they got into an argument on set. Because it was Michael Jai White in the movie, the black dude that played, he played Spawn.
Fuck, I don't know.
He played in a lot of movies though. He played in a lot of movies.
Spawn, I don't remember that movie, man.
Spawn is like a Marvel movie. I don't know if it was Marvel or DC or something, but
it sounds like something like that.
Yeah, it is that.
It does.
But that was one of my favorite movies. What's called played in there too. John Leguizamo played in there with him too.
Dude, I love John Leguizamo.
Oh, dude. Leguizamo.
I can't even say it.
He played
Carlito's Way. Yep. He was in Carlito's Way.
He was in Carlito's
Way. A bunch
Way.
Of great movies, man.
He had He had a really good movie that he was the major star of. Well, there's a few of them, but yeah.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
He just played in. He just did something recently, not too long ago. But he played in this movie called. He was in New York and he was a drug kingpin. Fuck, I don't know how I forgot the name of that movie, man. Was it Empire State? I think it was Empire State.
I know what you're talking about because he skipped bail, didn't he?
No, he wound up. He got with this chick, and he was with this chick, got her pregnant, and
the white chick.
No, she was Puerto Rican.
And, I know. Actually, Empire. No, it was called Empire.
That's what it was called. Empire.
Not Empire State. Empire.
No, Empire.
Yeah,
Empire. That was a good movie.
Yeah, that was a really good movie.
He was in a Navigator. He was driving a Navigator.
Yeah, because he actually
his best friend was black, which was Trench.
And actually fucking threw him under the bus with the Russians.
With the what?
With the Russians. He actually threw him under the bus, and the Russians fucking had him. Is not like number one. Fucking gave him up, and that's why the cops came in and ripped his fucking couch apart and knew where the money was.
Oh, I can barely remember that. No, I can't. I don't remember that part. I don't know if.
And he always had the dog.
I have. No, dog. He didn't. No, he didn't have no goddamn dog.
Trench, I might be incorrect.
Trench from Naughty by Nature was his best friend in there, and they had another friend. The other friend was the one that sold him out. Because he was dealing with this drug queen, and he wound up getting ripped off, and he owed her like $2 million, and she sent her fucking hitman at him.
Oh, yes, I do. That I think that was actually
that was Empire.
No, yeah,
but
that was Empire. She lived in Miami though. Did she not?
I
thought she lived in Miami.
She did live in Miami.
Yes, I remember that because he came down and said, "I'll take care of it," and then he couldn't.
Yeah, he couldn't pay the money back because his own people had ripped him off.
Yep, exactly. Yep, I remember that.
That was a good ass movie though. That's the point I was trying to make. That Empire was a good movie. It's an older movie. It's like mid-90s.
That was
Late
no
90s,
that was actually
2000s.
almost what that was just after I graduated.
So it
So
was
I graduated in
probably like
1999.
early
So yeah, probably about 2000,
it was a good
2001.
movie.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
But he played in a lot of good movies. He was funny
He's
as
a great
hell in
actor,
Spawn. He is a good actor, man. And what? Oh, in Carlito's Way, he did a good job in there too.
Yeah, because he was
He's the one that killed Carlito.
Benny the Block or
Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Blanco. Yeah.
Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Killed him on the train when they were all leaving.
Yep. And then the other one they made, which was a prequel.
The Carlitos 2.
It was called Rise to Power.
Yes.
Carlito's Way, Rise to Power. That was a good movie too. But he didn't play in that one. He played in the first one, the original one with Al Pacino. He
probably declined it because he knew sequels suck.
No, it was a prequel. Even though it was a sequel, but it was a prequel about when Carlito was young.
Yeah.
And his rise to power.
Yeah.
About
before he went to jail and all that. Yes.
Yeah. Good movie.
And how he met the white chick and.
Yep. Gail was her name in the movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
They from high school sweethearts all the way.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie though, man.
But she was a doctor, actually.
And then Al Pacino made some of the best movies ever.
He's actually on a lot of new movies. Actually, I was watching, dude. If you look at Netflix, Al Pacino's in so many new fucking movies on Netflix. Also, Russell Crowe.
And my man, love him to death. I think he's one of the best actors of all time. Played in Goodfellas, played in Casino. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro's in a lot of fucking movies, a lot of newer movies too now.
He's done some weird ass fucking movies, dude.
But every one of them, I haven't seen not one movie that I did not like that he played in, that he starred in. Not one.
Actually, I think my favorite movie, it was the what was it with not Bill Murray but the other guy, the comedian. But he was his therapist. That's it.
Gary.
That's that, or he was the therapist.
No. I think Gary was his. It was the Full Nine. Bruce Willis played in it too.
It was like That's That, or something, or It's That, or he was a mob boss, and it was fucking goddamn. Shit.
The Whole Nine.
No, The Whole Nine is with Bruce Willis, and yes, and
he's another
the
good
guy
actor.
that died, Matthew something that played in Friends.
Oh yeah, Bruce Willis is another good actor, man. He made a lot of good movies. He's been playing in some shitty ones lately, but
well, you know what? He just wanted to make a bunch of movies really quick because of his disease.
Well, same thing with Wesley Snipes. When Wesley Snipes got out of prison for the IRS shit, he's been playing in a lot of bullshit ass movies too.
Well, he went in right before the IRS. He played with Jason Statham. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
I think something War.
The Art of War.
Art of War.
No,
because he was with the Chinese. Jason Statham was with the Chinese guy, Chet Li or some shit like that.
Yeah,
the Chinese guy.
Jet Li's another one that made a lot of
Jet
good
Li.
movies.
Jet Li, that's what it was.
Now Jet Li, after he did, Jet Li did, because after he did that movie, that was with Jason Statham.
No, Wesley Snipes and Jason. It was Chaos Theory. Chaos Theory.
I don't know.
Chaos. Oh, it was called Chaos, because remember that there was a bank heist and all that shit. And then Wesley Snipes got killed going to his float plane.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Jason Statham. Yeah, that was with what's his name
that is
married to that blonde chick that is from Sweet Home Alabama. God, but he was a detective.
But I like Jason Statham too. He makes a lot of good movies too.
Dude, that Beekeeper you got to watch, man.
I haven't seen it yet.
That's fucking amazing, man.
Well, my wife can steal my fucking phones. I could have my remote and I could watch the shit, but she keeps on stealing my shit. So I
gotta say, since we're on like entertainment, I just watched that Kevin Hart news special where he was crowned something of the year or whatever the fuck. Dude, he got his ass laid out for a Soul Plane.
Man, everybody says that they didn't like. So I
like dude. Snoop Dogg was funny as shit,
funny.
dude.
Yeah,
I thought it was funny. But it was so because it was so old.
Yeah,
it like when the plane was jumping on the.
Yeah,
I mean that was fucking hilarious.
Now,
dude.
The first movie I seen him in was fucking Paper Soldiers. Kevin Hart. That was the first movie I seen him in, and I liked that movie too because you had, I think Nori played in there. Like, it was a few rappers and shit that played in. The white dude, Michael, he played in Friday. He played in Next Friday. He was the mailman.
He looked like...
He played in a lot of movies, too. The white dude, blonde hair. He played in a lot of movies.
See, I'm thinking about the white barber that they would never fucking let happen.
No, not him. No, you're talking about Barbershop. No.
Yeah.
No. Do you remember Copland with Sylvester Stallone? And the white dude, his name, they called him Superboy in the movie. That was his name. They were all police officers.
Yes, he's got long hair.
No, he didn't have long hair.
No. Josh something?
No, his name is Michael something. But anyway, that motherfucker, he's funny as fuck too. He played in a lot of good movies. He was funny as hell as the mailman in Next Friday. He was funny as hell. But I like him too. He played in a lot of good movies. And
dude, have you seen the roast of fucking Tom Brady?
Yeah, I seen the roast. I just told you that the other night.
Well, no, that's why I'm bringing it up, man.
But it was so funny though because Kevin Hart was telling motherfuckers, "Don't get started.
Don't fuck with me. Don't. Yeah, he did
too. Your ass all night." Yep. And then when
he got fucked with a few times though.
The crazy part was when Tom Brady got up there. Tom Brady was kind of funny. I'm like, who wrote his jokes? Because he was funny.
And he wasn't even looking at prompter.
No, he was just going fuck off because he was drunk.
But I thought because he was, dude, Kevin Hart fucking went to town on Giselle and him.
Yeah, he did.
He's like, motherfucker, she's with her
the
fucking masseuse.
That was a masseuse? The jiu-jitsu coach.
I thought it was a masseuse.
No, the jiu-jitsu coach.
And he's like, you can't fuck a woman that hot and let her go after him?
And he was like, the fucked up part about it is you can't even go over there and fight him.
Dude, I thought
he gonna fuck you up.
I thought it was funny when Kevin Hart brought fucking Tom Belichick and Robert Kraft to try together. Mm-hmm. Oh, and he was telling the kicker or whatever, and the kicker went off, dude. No, the wide receiver, the white wide receiver. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then he went off on Randy Moss.
Yeah,
about you didn't even get a ring, motherfucker.
Randy Moss was over there pissed. He was looking mad as hell,
dude. And then if you looked at the podium, it was funny.
Look at this shit. Now they're just now talking about metal detectors. Bro, metal detectors been in schools in Chicago since I was a kid.
Since I was after high school, yeah.
When I was a kid, when I lived in Chicago, bro, metal detectors was in every goddamn school. Every school. Now they just not talking about, why is it such a big deal now? Put them motherfuckers in there. Cause that shit, if Michigan would have had that shit, or whatever other state, Colorado, all that shit, it probably would have saved a lot of lives. Chicago had that shit since I was fucking 8 years old. They had metal detectors in schools.
There really is a Kalamazoo.
No shit.
So, yeah.
But I'm just saying, this shit, like y'all let all these school shootings go on. Like when the shit happened in Denver, they should have made it a motherfucking national law that all schools need metal detectors.
Not to deter, but since we were on the Tom Brady thing, did you notice at the podium, okay, to the right-hand side, when you're on the TV, when you're looking at the right-hand side, who was the black gentleman that never fucking smiled? He looked so pissed the whole entire time.
He was a football player.
He looked pissed the whole entire time,
he was a football player. Because
I didn't see him drink.
Mostly everybody up there pissed. Everybody up there played with Tom at one point or the other.
But he looked pissed the whole entire time.
Yeah. Everybody up there.
I didn't know who he was.
I don't know who he is either, but I know he was a football player. And everybody up, except for the chick, she was funny as hell, too.
The white chick, the comedian?
She was funny.
Oh, yeah, she's the one that always fucking takes dick and all that. Yeah, I know who she is.
She had me cracking up, man.
Yeah.
I said, this bitch.
Dude, and they threw Aaron Hernandez under the bus.
Oh, they tore his ass up.
Oh, dude, they fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, ooh, the only one catching the ball was Aaron. I'm like, oh, dude.
But they said he wore, hey, baby. They said he put shit on his gloves.
Well, Tom said, he goes, you know what? Fuck y'all. I did it. I fucking deflated the balls.
He didn't give a fuck. He said
yeah,
it. He
yeah.
came right out and said it.
But the worst one was when they said about Aaron Hernandez. It said, you know what? You hang people out to dry, Tom. But you know what? Aaron's the only one other one that hung himself.
I know, right?
Dude. All right, guys. We love you. I got to run.